Well, speaking of agitations, the largest trading committee in Ghana, the Ghana Union of Traders Association, has announced it is closing down shops beginning tomorrow in protest of the harsh economic conditions. My colleague Samuel Kujibrace is at a press conference organized by the union, joins me with some more. Samuel, what has GUTA been saying?
Okay, so we're here at the Accra International Conference Center. That's where the GUTA is meeting the Council of State to discuss their issues, to see how government can intervene and to prevent this, what some people are calling calamity in waiting, because thousands of traders will be closing their shops to customers from tomorrow, and they make us understand that they will be opening on Monday. But I've had some people who tell me that they are even willing to close their stores till further notice. They want to do it more than a week. And I have one woman here whom I heard tell her friends that she's willing to close down for a month. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you, sir.
Now, you were saying that you are willing to close your store for a month. Has it gotten to that point that you want to close your shop and keep your goods in there for a month?
Yes, please. Why? Because you go to the markets, you don't sell anything. And the way the dollar is rising, you need to purge the dollar with your goods. So it's like every blessed day you need to add something to your product. And this has caused the markets very slow. They are not buying. You go to the market and the whole shop, you can't even get 500 Ghana cedis, which is very, very bad. Because I take the 500, I'll buy fuel, I have to feed my children, and I have nothing else. I have workers, about 10 workers that I'm working with, and I pay them most like 10,000 Ghana a month. I don't know where I'll get the money. And they need to be paid. They have to eat. We have to live. Now we are draining. The dollar is draining us. The duty, the dollar, it is draining us. I have goods that have been supplied from China, and I purged with 8 cedis. Now I don't know how I'm going to pay. I don't know how I'm going to pay. It's only God who intervene. We are pleading. We are pleading on our elders. Our presidents should come to our aid. I don't even feel like going to the shop. I feel like closing. I have discussed with my workers that I think we need to close the shop, because we go, we don't sell anything, and we take transport, and I buy fuel. It is really killing us. So we beg, you should come into our aid. We know it is hard for the whole world. The inflation is not only for Ghana, but our own is draining us. It is killing us. Please, we are pleading. We are pleading. We are ready to close our shop from tomorrow, till further notice. Me, I don't even mind if we will sit home for the next 1 month and this thing will resolve.
But how are you going to feed if it's for a month?
The little we have, we will feed with our family. Because you go, you don't buy anything. You buy fuel, and now the fuel is also rising. So it's better you keep the fuel money and then feed with your family. I think that one would do better. So we are pleading. We are pleading with our elders. We need help. We are dying. We are dying. We need help, please.
How do you expect your closure to resolve the issues around inflation and the depreciation?
What I will say is that, you know, sometimes if we sit there, we don't do anything, everybody assumes that it is okay with us. So the thing that we think we can do to help and let the president head something that the traders are dying, they need to do something. We don't know how, but we know that they are capable of doing something to resolve this problem. Even if it's not to our fully satisfaction, at least when we are able to find the dollar to be stabilized, I think it will rather help us. Because the way it's going, last week it was 12 cedis, yesterday it was 13, today it's 13.5. We don't know till the end of the week, we don't know what will happen. And it's draining, it is really draining. Our capital has really, we don't know what to do. We are pleading that they should come to our aid. Thank you very much.
Today, there is a meeting between you and the Council of State, which is currently underway. Yes. what is your expectation, or what do you expect to come out of this particular meeting? I heard you and your folks talk so much about what's happening in there. What do you expect to hear or see?
We are expecting that, number one, the purging of the duty, they will resolve that for us, and not the purging of using this very current rate to purge it, but the previous one that will also help us. And then for the currency too, we want to see something, because when the dollar starts coming down, we will see it. We will see that when there's a lot of noise that they are bringing some and stuff, people that they bought their dollar to keep, they will bring it out. And the way it was rising, it will also come down like that. And I think it will help us. But even if they say it, we are still insisting that tomorrow we are closing our shop. And so we've seen that the dollar is coming down, the duty has been purged, everything that we're asking for has been done before we come and open our shop. Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Jacqueline Oblim.
Okay, so that's a GUTA member there who says that she is willing to close down her shop from tomorrow until further notice, because things are not good for her. I should say that I've seen some of the Council of State members here. I've seen E.T. Mensah. A lot of them are in there having a chat with GUTA to find out how they can get members or GUTA to rescind the decision to close down shops. But as you heard from her and several of the traders here, they are not willing to listen to any plea than to close their shops and to have their concerns being addressed by government. I'm trying my best to get some of the executives from inside the hall to come and tell us exactly what is being told them in there. We'll still try our best together, but we could hear some applause of a sort coming in from the hall, which probably indicates that there's some sort of agreement between the GUTA members and the Council of State. We don't really know what is happening, but the applause has even extended into the lobby here. So we're all expectant of what exactly is causing this applause. Is it that there's been some agreement between leadership and by extension members of GUTA and the Council of State? We are yet to know, but whatever be the case, would ensure that viewers of Joy News do get to know exactly what is coming up here.
All right, Samuel Kujo-Brace with that update from the Accra International Conference Center. So, as we know it, GUTA, the executives of GUTA in a meeting with the Council of State, we had the applause here. Is a signal of an agreement that has been reached. Remember that GUTA engaged the Council of State earlier, more than a month ago, when they wanted to protest the fall of the city, and then they were convinced not to go on a strike. Now, there's another meeting, there's an applause. We don't know what the outcome is. But as Kujo-Brace says, we'll keep you posted once we hear anything.